Unfinished business number 2, consideration of an ordinance amending ordinance 1564 and 2122, which will regulate hunting and the discharge of firearms within the city limits, which has to do with lowering the minimum acreage requirement necessary for the urban deer hunt in the city of Russellville.
Motion to adopt.
We have a motion.
Second.
Is there a second?
Your Honor, the reduction in acreage only applies to the urban deer hunt. It's an archery hunt from an elevated position so that arrows are fired downward and does not reduce the amount of acreage upon which you can use a firearm. Is that correct?
That is correct.
It's an ordinance, so if we're wanting to
Yes.
pass it tonight, we'll have to
Okay.
go back and suspend the rules.
Mm-hmm.
My
Not
bad,
sure when
Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
Motion to suspend the rules and read one time by title only with a short explanation.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, you heard the motion. We'll suspend the rules. And as was being discussed, this has nothing to do with the current property owners who have been grandfathered and have greater amounts of acreage or whatever. This is strictly as it relates to the urban deer hunt. Mr. Smith, would you please read that?
An ordinance amending ordinance numbers 1564 and 2122. The ordinance was to regulate hunting and the discharge of firearms within the city limits, lowering the minimum acreage requirement necessary to hunt deer during an official urban deer hunt for their purposes. This ordinance, if passed, only alter the discharge of firearms, the acreage amount only for an urban deer hunt that's sponsored in part with the Game and Fish Commission from 40 acres to 20 acres during that time period or during that sponsorship.
Motion to adopt.
Okay.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adopt.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
in my packet, it still shows 40 acres. I'm assuming that's just a typo. I just want to be clear that we're voting on what we're supposed to do. Page 1 of 3.
Yep. Should be 20.
Am I not reading far enough?
Now, if you look
second-
at,
No, that's correct. The second page, is going 2 of
Okay.
3, it's 20, and that's right.
It's 20,
it's
okay.
20, it's just that's the old one. The old exception's not being altered. I didn't underline, but really the third paragraph should be underlined. That's new. And so,
Should we make that as a correction?
no, it's just, on 2 of 3, that first full paragraph is new, and the paragraph that starts where it says exception of 1 of 3 is the old, already existing language.
Okay. All right, is that,
All right,
is
yeah,
that clear?
There should be an underline of where it says property owners minimum of 20 acres. That's the new addition to that
Yeah.
section.
Yeah.
Okay. So the 40 acres is staying the way it is for other
Yes,
than...
for
Yes.
all other purposes
Okay.
except for the urban deer hunt.
That's right.
I get it now.
Okay. All right. All those in favor of that motion, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Please call the roll.
Mr. Martin Owen,
Yes.
Mr. Seth Owen,
Yes.
Mr. Roberts,
Yes.
Mr. Horton,
Yes.
Mr. Tripp,
Yes.
Ms. Freddie Harris. Mr. Stuber.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Your Honor, I don't know why it'll hurt to wait 30 days for this to go into effect.
I don't think there is any reason for it not to. All right.